Hello everyone, welcome back to Centauri, and in this episode we're gonna try to complete the industries. We are only missing the forestry industry and we're gonna try to build it, and we're gonna be building some other stuff that I think that we are missing and trying to fix some, I think that we should call them mistake that I have been testing and I know that can make the game even better. Before we get to the episode, I just want to remember you to subscribe if you like our content. I think that we are doing very bad in subscriber in this channel, so I want you to award me with a subscribe. And remember that after you watch the video, if you like it, you can hit the like button, or if you don't like it, you can hit the dislike button. These buttons are for you. So let's jump right into the episode. The first thing that I need to do is to put the game in daytime, because that way we're gonna be able to see what we are doing. And let's pause the day-night cycle. We are here. I want to make my forestry area over here. And one thing that we need to provide is with a better interchange over here. And I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm just gonna pause the game. I'm gonna delete all these roads that we have in here. Let's go underground. Let's delete all of these roads. And even can go even to there. I know why I'm doing this. I have done it before. I tried to make this area and see if it will work off camera, and I ran into some issues that I already know which ones are they, and I think that I can build this without having any of those issues that I had before. So this is gonna be like this. Now we can use our friend, the network multi-tool, and we're gonna create connection. Go ahead, hit the shift and we can go there. We can do the same with this one, and this is solved very nicely. Now, and the other step that we're gonna be doing is to do the same over here, but I don't want this entrance to be right there. I want it to be like over here. So we're gonna take the road and we're gonna draw it exactly the same way. Just like this. We can delete those trees that we have on here, and we can move this node a little bit to this side so we can have a better or more similar road to what we have. Now we're gonna use again the network multi-tool, shift, and we go from here to here. Okay, and this one is done. Once again, from here to here. And this one is done too. Now, I'm gonna go to something very simple and very vanilla. We're gonna go to a clever leaf. This is a very criticized interchange, but we're gonna be using it, and we're gonna do a few changes so we can maybe make it work a little bit better. We're gonna do the same, create connection mode from here to here and here, enter from here to here, here and here, and this is already done. Same way, we have to change this, but we're gonna do it a little bit later. No. Go back, delete this, and let's try it again. This will look better. Yeah, let's change the direction of the road that we have with this, and now we have our interchange. The other stuff, we can press play once again. Everybody's gonna start using this. Later we're gonna be changing all the, or maybe we can do it now. It's just a bit of lame mathematics that can make this work a little bit better. And later on we're gonna be doing another stuff to this one here, because we're not gonna be using 3 lanes, we're gonna be using 2, and 3 lanes is gonna be too much. So the other thing that we need to do to get this area to work is to provide with some rail access, because all our cargo is moving through rail, and this is something that brings a lot of troubles. You can see it in here in my budget. We are wasting a ton of money in public transport. Almost most of them is coming from the rail network. You see it's almost, I don't know, 5, 6, 8 times the value that we have in the other networks, and we are not making any money from that. We are making this is like crazy spending money, but here we are, and we need to do it. This is something that we need to do, because in other instance we can be losing a lot of money. For this, I'm gonna be using one of these bridge. You're gonna see why. I've done the vanilla one and I didn't quite like what I had, so I was digging through the Steam Workshop to get something that looks better than what we can find in the content creator pack and stuff. I wanted something to be more like arcs and stuff. So what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna do this piece of road over here with the vanilla one, because this can stick to this shape. We're gonna make this to be the same height as this one, so it can look very straight. Okay, this is very straight, and now we are gonna maneuver our way to do something over here. I want to use this one. You're gonna see why in a moment. We don't have a preview, but this one, high-speed railway, these are the same. This is wired, and we're gonna stick to the wired theme that we have already. So we're gonna go to the free cursor mode. I'm gonna change the height. This is the way we need it. Is the bridge mode, but the bridge mode doesn't work when you are curving. This is a shame. Let's see what we can. This one works when you are curving, so we're gonna stick to that. This is the wired one. We can see if the Swiss one is this. We can go with that. So we're gonna curve this one over here, and we're gonna make something happening here. I want to end up this in 9 or 12. Maybe 12 is the correct one. Now we go back to straight line. Maybe we can use the normal one. Is like the same, so we're gonna go to the vanilla rail line, and we're going to here. We can make something with this. We have a problem. Looks like we have a problem. This one is one way. Let's see if we can sort this. This one is the one that we need. Okay, we are done with that, and doesn't look like the best connection in here. We can go with that. So we are going to take now the network multi-tool once again, and this time we're gonna make stuff slope. So we're gonna take this point over here, and we're gonna try to bring it to here first. Yeah, stuff is lower in some places, is upper in other places. We have the slope. Now we're gonna do again the same, but this time with the bridge. Did it work? I think that this worked. Let's check out how it looks. And this piece needs to be fixed a little bit more. I think that we can do it here. And yes, this is looking very nice right now, and we can continue with the build. Another thing that we're gonna be needing to do is to provide this area with an outside connection, so we gonna be able to export directly from this area to the outside. And one thing that I know is that the industries are gonna be tempted to bring their goods to this area and then make it to go to the outside or to other parts of the city through the highway. And this area over here, when I plug the cargo train terminal, I wanted to focus in the forestry industry. So if some train is coming through this area, I wanted to go straight to the outside and not not to to this area. So let's go to here. This is gonna be very expensive, but it's gonna worth the money that we're gonna be putting on it. And once again, it's here. You can see maybe that I am putting it like the underground camera. It's because I have the plus button used by another option, and I need to use the shift button to get that to work. And as I told you, I have tested that out before I came to this episode, and that time it was way much expensive to do it. I don't know why these ones get expensive, the other time get less expensive. I don't know why, but I'm happy and glad that it didn't cost the same amount like last time. I'm gonna try to get this connection better because I thought that the ray was not connected. Now yeah, it's gonna be like that. Let me check out something. Yeah, it looks like always gonna be like that. So right now we can start with the build of the forestry area, and we're gonna start with an industrial road no high industrial medium road, and we're gonna be marking the area. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of stuff before we can get to do something in here. Now, as I told you, we're gonna be changing these roads in here because we're gonna be using two-way roads. Put anarchy on, and we are done with that. Use traffic manager so we can get, maybe we can come back later and make some decoration to this, but by now we're gonna go to the main job. Now we are gonna be putting the industry area. I'm gonna take all this space because maybe we can go underneath the highway and go to the other stuff. And something fun that we can see over here is that we don't have any forestry area, and everybody knows that you could do it just by plucking trees, but the new Propping Tree Anarchy added this lock forestry on button, and I was struggling a lot to get a forestry area to get done in here. I wanted to show you what happened. Let's put this on, and when you prop the tree, you have the same resource. You don't have any changes in here. That's because you have the forestry lock on. Now when you put the forestry area, yes, you can see the change that we do to the general area. That's mostly because the developer maybe that did this Propping Tree Anarchy didn't want you to ruin the texture of the map. You can see here we have different texture. We have the texture of the forestry area, and we have the texture of the texture of the farming area and the texture of the forestry area. And he wanted to give you the option for you to not ruin it if you want it, because sometimes you put in your map theme something that resembles more and you want to maintain it. But right now I just want to have my forestry area, and I'm gonna unlock that and block all the trees that I need. Now let's put the main building. Let's put that off. And we have all our trees growing on in here. I don't know why. Oh, we have occlusion off, that's why. So if we put that, use the move it mode, and everything's gonna change to normal. Yes. Now I wanna use the rural road, the vanilla one, the normal that we have, and create some roads to this area. That way we're gonna be able to fill this with a lot of trees, and I don't wanna connect this to the highway. I just wanna have something that looks natural. Let's use the create connection mode. Okay, we have something in here, and now we're gonna be putting the extractors. I have anarchy on, if you may ask, so I can overlap the trees and have like a very dense forestry going on in here. One thing that I've done before is that I changed the alders to the Siberian pine to maintain the map theme that we have with all these custom trees. You can have in your imagination that they are extracting from a natural forest that they have in here. Now we can fill these empty gaps with some more trees, and we are ready to give these guys some services like water and electricity. Since we are losing a lot of money, I'm gonna pause the game because this is gonna cost us money while we are finishing the area. Since we don't have any road connection, we're gonna go directly from here. I'm sorry, the fans of City Planner Place and BFI and all these guys that says that you need to put the pipes under the road, but if we don't have any road connection, we have to go to another way, and this is going to be the way. Now we plug some wires. Yeah, we have a problem here. We're gonna sort it very easily, I know, because I've done it before. We're gonna put the earthquake sensor from the disasters. We can place it anywhere, so this is gonna make the connection. Now another thing that we need to do is to bring people to this area, and I want to do it via cable car, so we're gonna have to use this area here because this is the only way that makes sense. I don't want people going above this rail bridge that we have in here. Why this is not connecting? Let's move you a little bit like this. Okay, I think that this is enough. I don't want to go over the top of the bridge. I want them to go under the bridge, and we're gonna be building an end stop. End stop is here. Yeah, I'm gonna plug Anarchy on, and this is gonna be the one. Now we can go underneath the bridge. This way it's gonna be, and we're gonna go all the way across to here, and now we're gonna stop because we need to do some changes to this area in here. This area can do a lot better if we move some stuff to other places. Like this main building here, we can put it right here, and it's gonna be good. Can shift it a little bit up, and yeah, this is gonna be good. Now we have this stuff that we have in here. Yeah, this is our way to trick the game so we can have services in these very isolated areas. Prop and Anarchy on, and yeah, we are there. Okay, good. So now what I want to do is to put a cable car stop in here like this. Maybe we can go here. We can maybe move this one to here because this area is having a lot of traffic. And now we are ready to connect everything back as it was before. I want to see if I'm messing with something up, so I'm gonna put Anarchy off, and we're gonna go yeah, that's why I wanted to have Anarchy off, because I wanted to be able to see if I am able to go over the bridge with this line. With 14 is gonna be high enough, so we're gonna take this one and this one, and we're gonna make it same height as that. And now everything is connected. Everybody can go to their working places, and we can start producing in this area. Now that we have all the structures over here, we're gonna be using all this as traction area, but this area here, we wanted that for the production, for the stuff that we're gonna be making the wood and things like that. So we're gonna be using maybe that one, maybe the industrial one is gonna fit better, because we're gonna have like industries going on in here, and do something like that. Let's use the movement mode. And we can make it same height as this one. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in here for us to get our forestry area to work. And the last thing that we need is an area to store our logs. Maybe we can build it right now, maybe we can build it better later. Right now they are able to come. I'm gonna take out all the traffic lights. So one thing that I want to do is to isolate this area, or maybe one area from the outside. Maybe we're gonna put like some storages over here and isolate it from the other parts of the city by the connection that we're gonna have. And we're gonna have like an entrance here and an exit over here, so we can put a street over here, and we can have the rail, the cargo terminal to go here, and we don't have any traffic from the outside. This is something that sounds really good on paper, but we're gonna have to see if this is going to be able to be done. So we're gonna let this run. I need to put some paper industries to go on in here, and I need them I need this industry to go to level 2 so I can get able to do that. So right now we're gonna be moving to this area here. Where we are, I'm lost. Yeah, to this area here, and I'm gonna do something that I said that I was going to be doing in the last episode, and is to make this to be like a very secure area, very, I don't know how we can say, very militarized. I don't know if that's really a word, but I know what I want to do here. So first we're gonna be putting some more structures. Again, this is something that I have tested before and it went very wrong because I put too much structures in here and the traffic was horrible. Yeah, nothing that could break the game, but it was very bad. I didn't like how things were looking. So we're gonna be doing this stuff. This is gonna be like a time lapse because it's something very simple and just pure decoration, and we're gonna see you in a moment. Okay, now we have done something in here, and the last thing that I want to do is to put all the electricity generation in here. This is gonna cost us a lot of money, so we're gonna have to get rid of some other power plants that we have going on in this area. And with the game paused right before we start losing our money, I'm gonna put some wires all the way through the mountains and the roads to get to this area in here that's gonna connect to this one, and then from this one is gonna get to this area here, and from this area here is gonna get all the way over to here, where we are consuming most of all our electricity. And maybe we can, I know that this is gonna not gonna be connected, so I'm gonna put this one here, and let's delete this one. You know, this is not connected. I know, because I had already tested this. So we are gonna let the game run. We're gonna see if nothing get crazy, or I don't know. And as I told you, we are going to be seeing a very high traffic over here coming through this area to the storage and stuff. I don't want to be like plopping too much stuff in this area before we like end up fixing all this stuff, because I don't want to cause a big impact in the traffic. So back to the area, the forestry area, you can see that we are struggling to get logs to here. This is crazy because we have a big production. As you can see, we have 16 tons being exported, but only 7 tons that are being used by the plain timber industries. Right now we're gonna cause a bit more problems here, because we're gonna be putting paper production. Gonna start here, maybe gonna end up moving this later. And here I wanna make the terrain to go the way that I need it. And now we can put the paper factory in here. You can use them a bit more later. We have 2 paper factories. So now we need to put a storage in here. I wanted to use this because it's smaller, but I'm gonna have to make some changes to the land. Yeah, and this is making more. I'm gonna get far away because I wanna fix the land a little bit later. With this tool we can smooth things, not too much. Can smooth stuff like that. And now what's gonna happen is that everybody's gonna struggle for log, because this is gonna attract all the wood being produced from this area. But another thing that I want to do is to make more producers to keep on the demand that we're gonna be having here. Remember, anarchy on, so we can overlap. Just only to make the forest to look a little bit dense. And this is dense enough. Maybe one thing that we need to do here is to put a garbage collector for this area. And maybe I wanna give this guy a path to go to their jobs. I don't know if we are, yeah, people's coming and using this area here, so maybe they don't need to walk that long to get to their jobs. I'm gonna use the gravel path. Is this the one? I don't know. I think that this is the one. We only have this texture in the outside, and we're gonna maybe we can use this node just to not make a lot of changes. We can maybe move this one to here, and this is gonna be like a short walk if you are working in this area here. But one thing that I wanna do is to make like the bus line, but this is gonna be a little bit later. Now I wanna put some storages to use for the production. Then we can start moving stuff to the other parts of the city, but right now we are losing a lot of money. And as I told you, I know what the issue is. We are using too much money with the cargo through train into the city, and the industries are not able to pick up. If you can see, we have 64,000 in here, but if you add this to this, we have 75,000 that we are losing. So that's the deficit. That's the deficit that we have right now. We have 74 versus 74. We are almost, you can see you can see the change in here, and that's the main issue that we have right now with this transporting and stuff. We cannot do much about that. We maybe raise we are not connected to the outside here. That's one thing that I almost forgot about. I hope we have enough money to do it. Let's check out, and yes, we are able to do the connection. So now people's gonna go, it's gonna be using this, the train is gonna be going this direction to go outside the city. And I think that this is all sort, so we're gonna let this run and let's see how stuff are going. Right now you can see that everybody's working fine. I'm gonna use the movement mode. I'm sorry if I'm cheating a little bit, just a little bit, but I need to have more production in here. Yeah, we can maybe do another one next to that, and maybe move these other ones to position. Yeah, we can do that. And what I want to do to finish this wood industry that we are doing in here is to put some factories that use the wood that we are producing, and maybe we're gonna be needing a little bit of money because we need to get these guys with a train connection so they can get to the area of the city. So we're gonna have to do a bunch of stuff to be able to make this work. So I'm gonna let the game run a little bit, and when I get enough money, I'm gonna be back putting all this stuff together. Yeah, so let's start moving on with the storages that we're gonna be putting in here. We need 2, so let's go to this one. Let's see if that one goes. So I want to stop the game because I want to test something here. This is very risky what I'm going to be doing, because I don't know what's gonna be the result of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put a industry road in here that will go across this area here, and now let's put a cargo train terminal here. No, that's not the shape that I want it to be, so I'm gonna plop it, or anyway I'm gonna prop it. So what I'm going to do is that I'm gonna select it with the move it mode, and I'm gonna change. Let me see if I can get the right shape that I want for this. Maybe this is gonna be, but once again it's a very risky move to have this. This is gonna maybe cause a lot of traffic, and since they are coming from the producers, the best way to get to here is to go all the way around and go here and maybe exit here and go all the way back there, and yeah, let's try that. Why not? I think I can regret of doing that, but I don't know if I'm gonna regret if I don't try. So we're gonna be using a one-way road, and we're gonna use the traffic manager to say maybe one road is gonna be the one, because I don't want to have people bypassing this to get to maybe they are gonna use it like a bypass. I don't know. We're gonna see how this will end up working, and this is gonna be for this one. I'm gonna turn off, I'm gonna flat that out. I'm gonna turn off crossing. Maybe later we're gonna be doing this. So what I need to do, this is the hard part. This is the absolute hard part. We need to put our plain timber and our paper here. Now this is going to need service. We can provide these guys with water. This is easy, but the service, the garbage and this stuff is the hard one. So what I need to do, we're gonna worry for that a little bit later. Right now I need to connect this and see if this is going to work, but with the game on pause, because the moment I connect this is the exact moment when I'm gonna start, all is gonna start working, and we don't want this to work until we get this sorted. So let's use this to duplicate the point, and now what we are going to do is to do this, put this one here and make this like that, and we're gonna say that they are going to spawn from here and they are gonna unspawn here. And we're gonna copy the same for this one. Everybody's gonna do the same in here. Oops. So what we're gonna be seeing is that they are gonna bring their stuff to here or here, then they are going to go over here and go inside here. I don't know if they are going to be able to go back to the facility. This is crazy. I don't know. I say I don't know like a million times. But the thing that we need to do is just to let the game run and wait for the best. We can see that people is using that like a cut through. That's something that I didn't want it to see, but it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be exactly like that. We are losing a little bit of money. I don't know why, if it's caused by that. We have paper, and at this moment is when I think that trucks has to start spawning over here and going to this area. Let's see. Let's put that on empty. We should see. All right. They are going to the train network. So things are working like I thought that they would be. So let's put that to empty once again. Let's do the same. Let's see if that works. And yeah, they are doing it. They are bringing their stuff to here and they are going out from there. And that's exactly what I wanted to happen. So the last thing that I want to see if there's gonna spawn a train to deliver this stuff to the outside of the city and the other parts of the city. We're gonna maybe help them a little bit by putting the storage that I wanted to put in here. Let's put two. One for plain timber, one for paper. I'm gonna have it unbalanced, paper and plain timber. And let's make sure that they have water. I think that they have water. Yeah, they have water. And now let's go back here, put the game on play, and let's see if they start calling up a train. Yay! And we are, this one is 100%, and he's delivering to the other train, cargo train terminal, and that's exactly what we wanted to see. So we're gonna follow this train and see all the stuff that we have been making. Oh, the game is going too fast. Yeah, hey, don't go. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna put this game in this camera. back above ground, and now we can see the stuff that is coming from that is the sag stuff that is coming. They are doing the exact thing that I knew that they were going to be doing. So I'm really proud of this experiment that we did in here, because in the past trials that I've made with this train running there, I ended up with a lot of traffic coming from these industries over here. And now we have reached the end of the episode. I hope that you had a great time. If you like this type of build, I've done it because I see always the guys that are building their city like vanilla, that they don't tend to go with a lot of time lapse and stuff like I have done with the previous episode of Centauri. And if you like this type of build, you can let me know with the like button. If you don't like it, you can hit the dislike button. If I had more like than dislike, I'm gonna stick to this type of build for the next few episodes until we have something else to do. So thank you for being here. Remember to subscribe so you can be updated with all that we can have in this channel, and hit the notification so when we upload any new video you can be notified. And thank you for being here. Have a nice day and see you soon.